Welcome. The Fresh Air is overrated. The weekly source for anything gaming with Wild Matt and Curbs.
And Steiner.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's about it. It's Thursday, as always. I'm always here Thursday, December 8th, 2016. Megascorcher.com is the URL you want to go check out for all of our content that is going up pretty regularly, I gotta say. No, I don't know. It's only our podcast. So Sprawl and Brawl and Fresh Air is the only two things that are going up there right now, but that's going to change. Mac is going to post his stuff there too. Everything is available where you can find iPodcasts, something like that, right? Whatever those things are called on the internet, talk radio kind of like deals. So, that's going to be about it right now. Let's go to the games that we're playing. All of my overlays are over here where Steiner is supposed to be. So, whatever, just go over here. So, the games that I've been playing is only one. There's only one that I've been playing. It is Battlefield 1 again. I have not played the single player at all yet. So there is that. I should get around to that, I suppose. And so that's it. That's all I've been playing. I'm going to get around to playing that single player this week. But the multiplayer is still pretty cool. It's Battlefield. It's what it is. It's not very different from previous games. It does look very pretty though, like even on a regular PS4, not going pro or PC or anything like that. It looks very pretty. So there you go. New releases this week. So do you remember how I said that there was no such footage of Aquamoto racing Utopia? That might have been a lie. I wasn't very thorough in my search of it before, but there is a release trailer of it today. So let's go look at that right now. So I guess it looks like Wave Race. That would be the best description, right? It looks like Wave Race. Hey, Wave Race is fine with me. But I don't know if I really need more jet skiing games. But hey, this looks alright. I have no idea what the price is. This is definitely on the PS4. I think this might be a PS4 and PC exclusive, but I cannot say for sure. Then the other new releases this week, Last Guardian finally came out on the PS4. I'm not quite sure what that game is. Never heard of it. Dead Rising 4 on the Xbox One and PC. That looks alright, I guess. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. It's more Dead Rising, but not, I guess. A lot of people are saying that it's kind of like very streamlined and very, not Dead Rising like. A lot of stuff got cut out, I guess, and like, the timer from the first game, that's been gone for a long time. Very long time. But, yeah. Dead Rising 4. Then Nitro Plus Blasters Heroines Infinite Duel on the PS4. That's a fighting game. A lot of people like it, apparently, I guess. Guess that might have been a Japanese import that is now making its way to North America. Definitely seems that way. Looks like a weird fighting game with the girls in it. That kind of deal. That's for sure. Okay, so that's it. That's the new releases. I didn't even do the overlay. I didn't even switch it out or anything. Didn't even have time to do that. Let's go to the news of the week, where new releases. I had news of the week up already. So, our first news item here is the most viewed video game trailers for a video game released this year. on YouTube. So number 1 is actually kind of surprising. I wasn't really expecting it, but hey, it's there, and that's what it is. So let's take a look at it. Number 1 is Battlefield 1. So I guess combined any trailer on the official sources, so like EA or Battlefield's YouTube's, I suppose, and it just combined everything together. And yeah, there you go. So Battlefield 1 is number 1. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is 2 with 35 million views. And then surprisingly, Clash of Clans Hog Rider is number 3 with 32 million. I kind of would not have expected that, I guess. Gears of War 4 Tomorrow is 17 million is number 4. Clash of Kings, number 5 with 17 million. 6 is Overwatch Dragons with 14 million. Okay, so this is only single trailers, I guess, because this is an animated short for Overwatch. Pokemon Sun and Moon got 10 million. FIFA 17 got 10 million. Watch Dogs as well, a little slightly lower, 10 million. And then Doom running up the top 10 here at the bottom, 9 million views, 9.6. Yeah, so that's a decent amount of views there for that stuff. So Ubisoft is giving away Assassin's Creed 3 for free right now on the PC. If you want to go check that out, go get it. I believe that's probably on Uplay, because that's what Ubisoft does. But who knows? Maybe it's free on Steam, if that game is even on Steam. You know, I don't really know. I'm not too familiar with all the services on the PC, because the only place that I really get PC games is on Steam. And then maybe I'll check out stuff on EA service when it's free. Like I played the first Titanfall Origin, that's what it's called. So yeah, go check that out. Russian MPs, and if you don't know what MP means, it's member of parliament. He has called, or they have called, FIFA gay propaganda, and they want action taken against it, because in Russia you cannot have gay propaganda. It is against the law. So yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about that. I mean, there's some glitches in the way people fall in those video games. Like even Madden and NHL has weird similar problems with the physics and just how humans react to stuff in those games. And you've probably seen it. A lot of like, it looks like guys are kissing. It looks like maybe a guy sniffing another guy's butt like a dog. You know, stuff like that. I don't know if I'd call sniffing butt exactly gay. I guess if it's between two guys. But I mean, if it could be not sexual. It could just be a weird thing. You know. But hey, it's probably sexual if they do it. Anyways, so EA, they tweeted on the same day that they have been named one of the world's best places to work for LGBTQ employees by the Human Rights Campaign. So there you go. I mean, if you're straight, don't go work at EA. Nah, I'm just kidding. So they're just accepting of everybody. So there you go. So Sony, they're releasing two thingies here on iOS and Android, and possibly other systems, but I imagine it's only Android and iOS. Classic RPGs, Ark the Lad and Wild Arms is coming to those platforms. And then also, in a separate announcement, guess what else is coming out on iOS and stuff? Okay, well, here's the thing. Here's another thing, too, though, is that these are only for Japan so far. They have not announced any North American dates, which kind of sucks. But what can you do? What can you do, indeed? So, the other games here. There's a game called What Did I Do to Deserve This, My Lord? That's already on PSN. I think that's a PS3 game, I want to say. That's like a little thing on downloadables that you can get. And then, what else here? Parappa the Rapper is another thing that's coming to mobile. And then Hot Shots Golf as well. Then Yomawari and Disgaea is coming too. So that's a few games right there. And right now we're showing off some Wild Arms. You know, I didn't play too much Wild Arms on the PS1, but I do remember it looking amazing at the time. I was just like, wow, all right, this is pretty good. Kind of like Legend of Dragoon that way. Legend of Dragoon had some problems, but I mean, it was alright. It was okay for what it was. Whoa, I'm moving stuff around. I did not mean to do that. Alright, anyways. This next video is for... Oh, you know what? There's no next video. Let's just take a break on these videos here for a second. Anyways, yeah, no dates for North America for all those games. Parappa the Rapper on an iOS device could be okay, or I mean, just mobile in general. And then Hot Shots Golf, man. There's a few Hot Shots Golf ripoffs, especially from Gameloft on iOS and Android phones. And that game is okay, but man, it'd be awesome if that would just come out officially from Sony on everything. I would love to play some Hot Shots Golf on the go on my phone, because I had that all the time with me anyways, instead of having to carry my Vita around. Talk about having a Vita, actually. So I lit a candle the other day, and I was going to go put it out right before I went to sleep, and I spilt the candle right on the Vita. That was pretty great. So there's still some wax on that Vita. I'm going to have to like get a needle or something so I can clean the wax entirely out of everything from that thing, because it's the right speaker holes are all filled with wax. It's pretty bad. It's a bad scene. It's not a good scene, I can tell you that much. So the Video Game Awards, or I guess it's just the Game Awards now, right? It's not the Video Game Awards. Jeff Keighley's on his own now, separate from Spike, and Spike owns that name. They changed it to the TGX the last year on the Video Game X's. I don't know why they changed names the last year of the Spike version of it. But anyways, so let's talk about the viewership real quick. So last year, 2.3 million people watched, and then the previous year to that, it was 1.9, I believe. And this year, 3.8 million watched, which is a lot more. That's a significant jump. It's almost 2 million more, half a million off, I suppose. And then a lot of that had to do because it was streaming in China via Tencent for the first time. So if you don't know who Tencent is, they're a Chinese publisher of video games. And 1 million of those 3.8 million viewers, was directly from China. So there you go. China representing video games. So let's talk about the winners here. There's quite a few. Let's go to Polygon and check out what they got on their website here for the winners. So Game of the Year, Overwatch beat out a few games such as Uncharted, Titanfall 2, and Doom. That's a pretty good win there for Overwatch. I think I had not played Overwatch. I don't plan on playing it, but who knows? You never know. Best Game Direction, Blizzard for Overwatch. They beat out DICE for Battlefield, id Software for Doom, Naughty Dog for Uncharted, and Respawn for Titanfall 2. Those are all pretty good games this year. Best Narrative, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End beat out Mafia 3. That's the only one I think I would have considered. Inside and Firewatch are pretty cool, but Best Art Direction went to Inside. That does look very pretty. Uncharted 4 is on there too. Firewatch. That's also a really cool looking game. Best Music Sound Design, Doom won. And they actually had a concert from Mr. Doom himself. No, I don't know. Just the guy who wrote the music for Doom. He's all the way from Australia. A lot of running around and not even looking like he was actually playing the guitar. He should have just stayed at one spot and rocked out on the guitar for a little bit. But hey, that beat out Battlefield 1. The DICE always does a fantastic job with sound design in games. And Thumper, Res Infinite, Inside were the other nominees there. Best performance went to Nolan North as Nathan Drake. When he accepted the award, he went a little crazy there. Well, I don't know if I would say crazy, but, he did a little thing against the union of voice actors, saying that, hey, we should be looking out for the people who are giving us jobs instead of, just wanting more money, I suppose, was the message there. And, hey, that's fine. He can do whatever he wants. I'm sure Naughty Dog treated him fairly well the whole time, so I'm sure he has nothing to complain in terms of that. And yeah, that's what he said. Like, the best performance went to me, but hey, it should go to the entire studio because without them, I'm nothing. I guess that was his message at the end of the day. He beat out Emily Rose as Helena in Uncharted 4 as well, and a few Firewatch characters, another Troy Baker as Sam Drake, and then Alex Hernandez as Lincoln Clay in Mafia 3. Games for Impact winner, That Dragon, Cancer. So that's a game about cancer. The other games. I have not heard of any of these games, to be honest. So, hey, there you go. Congratulations, That Dragon, Cancer. Inside won Best Independent Game. Beat out The Witness, Stardew Valley, Firewatch. Good stuff. Best Mobile Handheld Game, Pokemon Go. Whatever. There's no crazy games on mobile or handheld this year. Res Infinite won Best VR Game this year. Beat out games like Job Simulator, Thumper, Batman, Arkham VR. Job Simulator seems really cool. That seems really cool. I could see how Res Infinite would win, though, because Res is just one of those games that even back in the day, you could have been like, wow, this could be cool if I was like in this, kind of like Doom. I kind of want to try VR and just play the original Doom in VR and be like, whoa, I'm like in Doom. Isn't it? Like, there's no, look at this. I'm in Doom. That would be pretty cool. Talk about Doom. Won Best Action Game. The newest Doom, The Doom. Beat out games such as Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, Overwatch, Titanfall 2. Best Action Adventure Game went to Dishonored 2. Beat out games like Hitman and Uncharted 4. I don't know about that. Best RPG went to The Witcher 3 for Wild Hunt. Beat out such games as Deus Ex, Dark Souls 3. Best Fighting Game, this is a head-to-head combat. Street Fighter 5, whatever. There isn't that many games this year. Pokken Tournament is on this, which is that Pokemon game. That's pretty much just Tekken, but Pokemon. Civilization 6 got Best Strategy Game. Best Family Game went to Pokemon Go, sure. Forza Horizon 3 won Best Sports Game / Racing. It was the only racing game even nominated. So, hey, there you go. Beat out such games as MLB, FIFA, NBA 2K17, Pro Evo Soccer. They still make those. That's like the one game Konami still makes, I guess. Best multiplayer went to Overwatch. Beat out such games as Battlefield 1, Gears of War 4, Titanfall 2, Overcooked. Overcooked seems cool. And Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. That's surprising to see that on that. Good nomination there, I guess. I guess that game's all right. I do like the Rainbow Six series, but I'm kind of surprised that turned out all right. Most anticipated game, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Just stop talking about that game already and just release it because I'm getting pretty tired of seeing it. Hey, here's a Wii U game. Awesome. It's Zelda. We know. Hey, you can walk anywhere in this one. Cool. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a game that it beat out. God of War as well. That does seem pretty cool. Mass Effect Andromeda, Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm definitely looking forward to Zero Dawn. Trending Gamer went to Boogie 2988. Isn't his name Frank? The big fat guy that screams at everything. He beat out Angry Joe, Daniel Dwyer, Jack, Septiceye, Lyric. I don't even know who Lyric is. Best fan creation, there's only two things. Brutal Doom 64. Enderal, the Sharks of Order. There you go. No winner was announced, actually. Brutal Doom 64 seems cool. It's just Brutal Doom, though, but with Doom 64 maps. It does have a new look, actually. But yeah, it just looks like Doom 64. Best esports player, Coldera Marcelo David from SK Gaming. Sure, he plays CSGO. He beat out Infiltrator, which is the only guy that I would have voted for. This was fan voted. Such as best esports team was as well, and that went to Cloud9. Why not? And then best esports game went to Overwatch. I don't know about that. Is there really that much of a scene for Overwatch? I feel like League of Legends probably should have won that. Maybe even Dota 2. Or maybe even CSGO. I would have given it to one of those. Look, I love Street Fighter 4 or 5, sorry. I don't think I would have given it to that. Even though that is the one game on this list that I do watch. I've watched some CS in my day, as well as some CSGO. CSGO is all right. It's just more Counter-Strike, though, It's nothing too impressive. If you want to call in, Skype, Mega Scorcher TV. I'm online right now. You can do it anytime. All right, so that's the winners. I'm going to go down some the game award highlights for me here. Duke Nukem is in Bulletstorm. They revealed that during the pre-show. Death Stranding is a video that they showed here. I'll talk about it as it plays. But something else too before this, Keighley was being super weird with his love for Kojima. He really, really loves Kojima. That Jeff Keighley does. It's really weird. Anyways, the game though, Kojima almost forgot to throw it to it. He just accepted the award. He was like, "Thanks, guys. I'm glad I'm here." But he was gonna walk off. Keighley was like, "Hey, that game. You should throw to that game." It's pretty funny. So yeah, looks like Guillermo del Toro is like in this game as a character modeled in there, alongside with Norman Reedus is also in this. I'm looking forward to this, to be honest. Kojima's been saying that he doesn't want to do Metal Gear for a very long time, so I'm interested to see what he does outside of his constraints there with Metal Gear. Don't get me wrong though, I fucking love me some Metal Gear, especially some Solid Snake Metal Gear, which is why the third Metal Gear is my least favorite. Look, the third Metal Gear is fine, but it's just pretty stupid that they treated Big Boss pretty much just as like Snake, and then the fifth game comes around and they get a different voice actor for Snake, which was weird because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because Liquid's a freaking clone too, and he's voiced by somebody else. I forget who the voice actor is, but yeah. So hey, Guillermo del Toro is in a war scene here. He's carrying some capsule thing that has a baby in it for some reason. There was a doll of a baby on the ground too. There's this weird black stuff everywhere, liquid. I have no idea. He connected a tube now to that connected a tube to that thing he has, and yeah, he is now looking at the baby, and the baby doll just floated at his legs. Weird. This thing. I like the first teaser better, but whatever it is. It's a Kojima game. You can't expect the trailers to be super awesome, especially when you don't even know the characters. Like if this was Solid Snake with a baby like this, you'd be like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And he's like back in time or something now, because this looks like Nazi war-torn stuff. I don't know what's going on with this at all, but it looks cool. That's for sure. This is also during PlayStation Experience. Might as well just talk about this right now. He revealed that the engine running this is the same engine that is running Horizon Zero Dawn, which is not too surprising. It is a Sony proprietary engine, and they do like to share all their resources like that with Uncharted. Wasn't it Uncharted that helped with the water for Killzone, or was it the other way around? I think Killzone might have helped Uncharted with the water, and then maybe Uncharted helped them with the snow in one of the Killzone. It was something like that. But anyways, this looks very pretty though, as does Horizon, so it's not very surprising. This is a Dolph Lundgren looking mofo here. Don't know what his deal is yet. I'm assuming he's looking for Guillermo del Toro and the baby. I think he's the one that's causing all the black, oily liquid everywhere, I'm assuming. He's powering up these soldiers through the cables, I guess. He has like a firepower that can make stuff appear and disappear. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is kind of like Zelda, but in a different way, where I don't want to see any more stuff. I kind of just want to play it. That's because I'm super intrigued about this, and I'm good at not knowing anything going into it. Because the more I know, the more I'm going to not be surprised and shocked when I play it. But Kojima doesn't really say anything in his goddamn trailers. You're just like, oh my god, what is that the whole time? You know, there's nothing else to say about Hideo Kojima. trailer anyways. Mark Cerny, technical producer. See, like they're all just sharing their stuff between studios there. I think there's a little stinger at the end here. Oh no, it's just the PlayStation stuff. Hey, it's coming out on PlayStation. Get ready, everyone. All right. So the next video here. This is a Prey trailer.
Arcane, because we have another big world premiere moment here. First of all,
I should have cut out the talking at the beginning here. I appreciate that you're setting this up here, Jeff, but I can do it as well. So,
the people that come after us will be smarter.
Yeah, this looks very different from the Prey 2 that they originally announced a super long time ago, but I'm not opposed to that. It looks very pretty, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. The original teaser that they showed was interesting, and I think this is the first gameplay that they show. A lot of cool powers with the guns and stuff. Not exactly sure if that's originating from superpowers out of your body, or you just have some cool guns in this game. Not too sure, but hey, the trailer's cool. Floating through space and stuff. I'm down for it. I'm probably gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this the day it comes out. To be honest, this year I have not bought many games, and the games that I did buy, I got them really cheap. So yeah, you can become objects in this game, I guess. Is the thing. You can look at like a cup and then roll the cup into a room, and then you're in the room. Because I guess you're the cup. You are the cup. Prey, coming out 2017. So yeah, this looked pretty cool, pretty good, gotta say. Then they also showed off Mass Effect Andromeda here.
Making games.
I guess they're going to talk about it.
Resources are scarce. Worlds are hazardous or outright uninhabitable.
They kind of showed it off.
Every
when did they
planet
show
has
this
its
off
own
first?
story.
It was
On
this year
one,
sometime, not too
warring
long ago. We
factions
talked about
fight
it on the
over
show.
every available scrap.
You
make
know,
new
it's
allies
another
or
Mass
enemies.
Effect.
The choice is yours.
Can't say anything about it because I was not a huge fan of the original series. And to me, it just looks like more of the same. Which, hey, why not? Right? Because a lot of games are coming out, which is just more of the same. Gears of War. What else came out lately? You know, Call of Duty, Battlefield, all the regular standard stuff. All that cool stuff. But hey, this looks very pretty. It's super colorful. The world looks lively. There's a lot of people, NPCs walking around. Yeah, I mean, what can I say about this? You can look at it for yourself and be like, hey, this is very pretty.
What's he to you?
And it is.
Don't lie to me.
So there you go, Mass Effect.
Point me
I'm
to where
pretty
you're
sure that's
holding
coming
him
out
and there
next
won't be
year.
any trouble.
It's
There
one of
won't
the few things that they showed off at the Video Game Awards, or the Game Awards, I guess.
Drop it now.
They dropped the video
You
from
first.
it because they cannot legally
Get out.
use video.
Put you down.
These worlds are big, so for the sake of time, we're going to speed up our adventure.
We're gonna speed up this adventure
There
here,
are
go
many
into this
paths to follow
truck.
on this planet,
That
and you'll
seems
need
pretty
everything at your
badass. You know,
disposal to survive. Whether it's a six-wheel drive
if the
Nomad,
combat in this
which
game is
protects you from
cool,
hazards and enemies,
and
or the scanning and
I
analysis
don't
tools
know.
to help you
But,
interpret
honestly,
everything you
my
discover.
problem with these games is that they're just so damn
for
long.
anything that might lead
I just
us to the
wish
killer.
that, you know, I have no time to
make
play
it
a
look like an
goddamn
ambush.
40+ hour game,
Fix the
to be
lookout
honest,
profile.
nowadays.
It's a start.
And when I do end up playing 40 hours of a
And
game, it's just
guard
because
blood.
I sit down
Matches
and
your
play
roll
like
card
30
theory
minutes here
rares.
and there, and
Keep scanning. We
keep it up
need
with the
hard
story
evidence.
when I just play, you know, 30 minutes,
In a dangerous
an hour
alien
a
galaxy,
day.
desperate for
It's
resources,
hard to do that. So,
conflict is inevitable.
yeah.
But you'll have access to
And then the last
Guest
Video Game Awards
joining me.
video here we have, I'm going to fast forward
So,
this one a
Reggie
little
will-
bit too. So they showed off Zelda during the actual Game Awards, but this was during the pre-show. They showed off a trailer. And seriously, the trailer was better than the Game Awards presentation because the Game Awards presentation sucked. They just walked around for 2 seconds. And then nothing happened at the end. So good stuff. Thanks Nintendo for showing me Zelda, because I have no idea what Zelda's ever gonna look like. How could I know? There you go, that was that. So the PlayStation experience is what we're gonna talk about next here. So yeah, it was alright. My highlights for this is I like Marvel vs. Capcom 4. That's pretty good. What else did I like here? Let's just straight jump into videos. I think. Actually, no. Let's not jump straight into videos first. Let's just look at a list here of stuff that went down at the Video Game Awards, and then I'll go into some details here. All right, so here's everything that happened at the PlayStation Experience. They revealed Yakuza 6 and Kiwami is coming to the West next year, pretty fast compared to other Yakuza games. One of the first things that started to show off, I don't know if this was the first, but Uncharted The Lost Legacy, featuring, oh man, what's her name from Uncharted 2? She's pretty cool. Oh man, I don't want to look this up, but I might have to. I have her name right at the tip of my tongue. Oh no, Chloe, yes. Right before I looked it up, Chloe Frazier. There you go. Yeah, so that's featuring her in a standalone game. What? Curbs, you're here. Fucking call in. Yeah. God damn it. You've been. Anyways. So there's a new Wipeout collection that's coming out for PlayStation. Yeah, there you go. I'm looking forward to that. I think it's like the 2 PlayStation portable games and stuff. And okay, here, let's just go to the videos. Let's just cut straight to the videos and talk about the videos as they go here. So this is Akuma in Street Fighter 5. Definitely one of the characters that was missing from the series, from this game anyways. You know, I'm so conflicted about Street Fighter 5 because it is actually a really good game. From day one, it was actually a good playing fighting game. Just everything that surrounded that game was total bullshit. It was hard to connect to games. It's a lot better now. That's like 100% sure. There's no doubt about that. But I can't do it. I do want to play this game. I'm just not as committed as I was once upon a time. Like Street Fighter 4, I played that game a lot, and I got good at it. It's just the people that are really good at Street Fighter 5, and I don't want to commit to it to that point. I don't have time. It's a fun little game to play though. Then they show off his Ultra here, or his finisher, I guess. It is his Ultra. Critical Art. That's what it's called in Street Fighter 5. Critical Art. Alright. I believe the next video we have here is Marvel vs. Capcom 4. This got kind of released or teased or leaked out before the convention. You know, it's more Marvel vs. Capcom, but this one is focusing on the movie universe of Marvel, so there's no X-Men in this at all. So, you know, what can you say? There's going to be the Guardians in there, so, you know, the Rocket Raccoon guy is going to be in there. Mega Man X is in this trailer. Who else is in this? Iron Man. Pretty sure Hulk shows up at one point. I'm down, you know, Iron Man and Hulk, they're regular Marvel vs. Capcom characters, but to me, man, it just sucks that there's not, like, put a couple fucking X-Men characters in there. Storm is a regular in the series. Magneto. I would have no problem if they didn't include, what's his name, the big purple robot, purple and pink, by my blanking on his name. He's kind of a huge-ass character. I think he takes up all 3 slots in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 anyways, so yeah, I'm fine with them not including those characters, but God, no X-Men. Brutal. But whatever, I don't play these games anyways. It's called Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I called it 4. Guess technically it's not 4. It's coming out next year. Here's some Uncharted The Lost Legacy footage. I kind of had a feeling it was Uncharted the whole time because it looked pretty. It looked like it was running on that engine, and there was a lot of climbing, you know, Uncharted climbing. Surprise! But you were a female lead, and the whole time I was like, oh man, please let it be Chloe. Like, that's the only person it could be, right? There's literally no one else. I guess they could have put the the blonde girl. What's her name? Elena? Is that the actress's name? I think it's Elena. And yeah, it's Chloe. She was badass in the second game. So I'm down with playing her in a standalone thing. I don't know if this is a downloadable or what. No idea. The length of this, they didn't really say too much in terms of details. This is a long ass gameplay thing, so I'm just gonna skip around here. It seemed very dangerous to be a female in this area as well. Well, maybe not even a female. It just seemed very dangerous to be anybody at this area, I guess, because it's overrun by militia and the whatnot. So
No one up here but us.
that's cool. I like this moment here. Very good lens flares and stuff in video games nowadays. Remember once upon a time, you know, it looked all right on the PS1 because it was like, oh, look at this. There's like a lens flare. Never seen this in a game before. But nowadays, like, it's crazy. It's very lifelike. It still looks like CGI, you know, but very good stuff. So she went to the rooftop to meet somebody. I don't remember exactly who. Her associate or whatever. This part looks extraordinary, but you know, they had a similar part in Uncharted 4 as well. They have similar parts in all the Uncharted where you look at the skyline like this and they're like, whoa, this is huge. But yeah, explosions. So let's just fast forward where they reveal that it's Chloe.
You're in the wrong place, girl.
You're in the wrong place, girl. And she just kicks some ass. This is pretty much the spot where I realized it was Chloe. She doesn't really sound like Chloe while she's fighting. It's not like you can go like, holy shit, her voice. Is that Helena? I didn't even realize she was in this. There you go. But I don't even know if it is her. No, it's not her. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That explosion.
You're late. I thought you were professional.
Oh, you should relax. You'll live longer.
So that's definitely badass looking. I want to play that. Even though I haven't finished Uncharted 4. I really should do that. If I can get... I bought Doom. I just don't want to play it until I at least finish Uncharted. And I've been playing a lot of Battlefield, so you know. It's slow going. For some reason, there's another knack coming out. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. And they have Michael Jackson as the music. I'm just going to skip this thing and not listen to it because we're going to get copyright striked on YouTube. It doesn't matter. It's Knack, but it's multiplayer. Crazy, right? I don't know who greenlit that, but I guess maybe it was just worth doing another one. This is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. And I mean, you know, it looks like a better looking Crash Bandicoot, that's for sure. They also showed off a better looking Parappa. I want to say there is another better looking PS1 game. I might be wrong though. But yeah, hey, it looks like Crash. I don't necessarily know if I want better looking Crash because we've got a bunch of that already after the PS1 anyways, and those games weren't that great. And, you know, this is the PS1 game, so maybe you'll want to go through them once more, but seriously, who's going to play this more than one time? I don't know if they said anything about the pricing yet. Here's what I assume they're going to do. It's going to be $60 at launch. And then like a week after, it's going to be $20. A lot of HD collections do that. But the thing about this one is it seems like it's a lot more work to do a PS1 game. Because, yeah, sure, with the PS2 game and the PS3 game, you have all the assets and you don't really need to change all that much except up-res it, maybe make the The texture's a little bit clearer, but yeah, compared to a PS1 game, you pretty much just have to restart from the ground up with the graphics anyways. Well, even the sound, you can't really keep the PS1 sounds. So this is something I'm definitely looking forward to. Wipeout Omega Collection. Pretty sure this is the 2 PSP games and the PS Vita game. Pretty sure they had those on the PS3. Or maybe it was just a PS3 game that had some PSP tracks in it. Either way, whatever. You already know if you want to get this or not. I love Wipeout. The PSP games are fucking amazing. The sense of speed in those games was just ridiculous. I love that mode where you just keep racing until you die, but the speed keeps increasing and you don't really have any brakes. It just keeps going faster and faster until you die and explode. So yeah, it's HD Fury and 2048. 2048 is definitely the Vita one. HD is the 2 PSP games on the PS3 HDified, I believe. And oh man, I don't know. Fury might be a PS3 game actually. Who knows? I don't know anything. So Windjammers, after years of Giant Bombs talking about how they should bring this game back, and years of the right holders being a mystery and not really knowing who has them and how we could get this game going. You know, Sony has that whole initiative of bringing old games back and stuff, and there you go. This game's coming back with some online play. I never really heard about this game until Giant Bomb, so I'm not really ashamed to admit anything like that or anything. But this is a cool game. I played a lot of this on, it's not called GGPO anymore. Whatever GGPO is called now. They have Windjammers in that game list. It's a good game to play, man. It's fun. You're just throwing a frisbee back and forth, and it's kind of like, you know, a bunch of games combined. Volleyball, hockey, what else? Basketball. You know, it's a bunch of stuff combined. It's pretty cool. Pong. It's a lot like Pong, except you can hold the object that you're bouncing back and forth. All right. This is Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's just look at these two last videos here.
A rugged domain, majestic but lethal. It belongs to them, the machines, the steel beasts who rule these lands and guard the secrets buried beneath its crumbling ruins. If you hunt these wilds, no matter how skilled you are, no matter how clever, you will become the hunted. Can you brave that challenge? Can you pass that test? If you want to survive, you have to make the kill. Only then can you bring to light the deep secrets of the Earth.
Pre-order and get weapon and armor modifications with the Nora Machine Trapper Pack.
PlayStation.
valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil because I'm blind to it all. In my mind, my gun, they comfort me, because I know I'll kill my enemies when they come. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell on this earth forevermore. Said I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul, but I can't walk on the path of the right because I'm wrong. No, I can't walk on the path of the right because I'm wrong.
What are you doing, kiddo? You really gonna go through with this?
I'm gonna find, and I'm gonna kill every last one of them.
Man, sorry that video was so quiet. Oh, but that part's so loud. Come on now. Come on, Sony. Give me a break here. All right. You know, that looks all right. Last of Us is good. I didn't really play it. I wasn't a fan of the gameplay. That was the thing that held me back.
Hello, my friends.
Anyways,
Clements here with your PS Plus lineup for December 2000.
This is the PS Plus lineup for December. You get a game called Invisible and Stories. Let's just, here you go. Here you go. Invisible is like a little RTS game here. And then that other game, I'm just going to fast forward a little bit and go through it. There's nothing really that crazy this month. December is like a pretty good month to give us some good games, you know? It's December, man. Come on. Give us some good games. All right. So that does it for all the Sony news this week, I believe. Yes, that is it for Sony news. Super Mario Run made an appearance on the Jimmy Fallon show yesterday. Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, I believe that's what it's called. And yeah, I mean, it looks like Super Mario on an iOS device. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. And they also showed off some Zelda running on the actual hardware, which was pretty cool. They showed it unconnecting and then playing mobilely and then actually playing on a TV with a controller. You know, it just looks like more Zelda. I don't know what to say about that. But as far as the Super Mario thing goes for iOS, they reveal that tomorrow you can go to the Apple Store and play it. So that's today. So right now that game is coming out on the 12th, I believe, next week, early next week. But you can go play a demo of it right now if you go to an Apple Store. I don't know if you can download it via their network onto your phone, but it's probably on the actual iPhones that is at the stores. So go check it out. I totally wanted to do that today, and I forgot to go, but I have an appointment tomorrow to go fix my phone anyways, because let's see if I can actually show this on, but it's kind of like sticking out, and there you go. You can totally see it. Yeah, it's sticking out right here, and yeah, I need to go fix that. That's for sure. I don't even think the last time they replaced this, my phone was under warranty, but they still replaced it. What was wrong with it? What was wrong with my phone last time? Oh, The touchscreen just started freaking out and not really working. It was weird. Yeah, anyways, Super Mario Run, that's a game I'm definitely going to get. It's free to join, I guess. Free to start. But, I mean, if you want to get the full game, I think it's $8 or something like that. I forget what the full price was. Bully Anniversary Edition is coming out on iOS and Android for $7. It supports controllers as well. It has a few new multiplayer modes in there. I think they're like party mini games or something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, Bully's a sweet game, and if you have a phone and you've never played those games and you want to check it out, you should probably do that. Bully's is a sweet game. Sweet PS2 game. Came out on the 360. The 360 had a lot of problems, but once they settled all that stuff down, I know a lot of people didn't even experience any of the problems. I did. That game was cheap at the time too. It was like $20-$30 when it came out for the 360. It was a fantastic game. Should go check that out. PewDiePie has been teasing that he's going to delete his channel once he hits 50 million subs, and that happened today, I think. And he's deleting his YouTube tomorrow, I believe. PewDiePie, whatever. He's whatever. He was always whatever. I never got him. So hey, there you go. This just in. Beep, 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 beep. This just in. I don't get PewDiePie. He's gonna delete his channel, make a new one, and then he's just gonna get fucking 20 million subs in 3 or 4 months again, anyways. And maybe possibly get even more video hits. Which ultimately, who gives a fuck about subscribers? If your subscribers don't watch your videos, who gives a shit? It doesn't help you at the end of the day. So yeah, there you go. He's lost. I think it's like 30% or maybe even 70% of the suggested hits that he would get from YouTube. So a lot of his hits are like, once a video ends, it's like, hey, here's some other video you can watch after the video you've just seen. And he would get recommended that way very often, or even just on the sidebar, he'd be the top video. And that's not happening as much now because apparently they want people to chat in the comments and interact with people, and that's how you get your video featured more on YouTube now. But before it was just strictly views. Then after that it became watch time. Now apparently it's user interaction is what YouTube wants. I guess when you scroll around the page, you see more of the ads, and you're more likely to maybe click one of them. Who knows? Who knows what they're thinking is Google? But there you go. They got to figure out their business. They can't just fucking idly stand by and be like, hey, well, PewDiePie fucking posts 2-hour videos. That's not free to fucking host. How many ads can you do on a 2-hour video? That's cool and all, but yeah, I mean, whatever makes YouTube more money is what they're going to do. And one of my big problems with like PewDiePie and shit is he took advantage of the last changes. Well, I don't know if he exactly took advantage, but the last changes in the YouTube, like the way it features the videos and the algorithm to figure all that stuff out. The way that changed the last time benefited him 100%. And it's not like he was like, well, you guys should still support the guys who make 2-minute videos because they're taking a hit right now. Because even if you watch 100% of their videos, which is weird, the watch time should have been like a relative thing. If you watch 100% of the video, that should count as the same as 100%. Well, maybe a little bit less 100% in an hour video, but it should still count as 100%. You know what I mean? Because you were at a disadvantage if you had a 2-minute video. Like even if people watched it the whole time, anyways. It should have been a retention rate, I think, is how it should have been that second time. But now it's commenting and stuff, I guess. Which, hey, PewDiePie can bitch all he wants, but I didn't really hear him go like, hey, you should go fucking support these guys that it affected last time. So whatever. You should just get, if you want to make money on YouTube, you're just going to have to evolve with it because that's how it is. Doom removed the PC DRM tech, the Nouveau. I think it was like unbreakable, but I guess it's been broken a few times.